Good morning, everybody. Hold on. Let me make some coffee real quick. Get this stuff together. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to get some stuff together. I've been working, of course. Y'all know y'all always got me working. Do not care. Ooh-wee. Okay, family. All right. I'm here. I'm in here. I'm here. I am here. Hello. Oh, let's turn this up and turn this down. And angles might not be right, but that's okay. Good morning. Let me make sure I'm not okay. I've been trying to turn the volume down because I be super loud. I be yelling and stuff. It's okay. I'm the loud auntie. Hey everybody. So look, instead of doing a thing on TikTok, I'm just gonna do I'm gonna show this and then I'm gonna clip it and then that will be the contest rules because I've changed some things. I know right before good morning everybody. Right before we announced that it was gonna be another giveaway, I had said that I was gonna go ahead and give out those other small stove things. But listen, y'all, if you already have like a propane stove for cooking, I wanted to give these to people that didn't have a propane stove. You hear me? Like if you have the portable eye that's propane or whatever it is, then this is that exact same thing, and I'm trying to give it to somebody that doesn't have it. So I rearranged some stuff to the few people that did ask for the stove. I'm gonna send y'all one of them $25 gift cards on your little heater thing or whatever it's called. Because it wasn't a lot of people that, and if don't try to do it now because they are I got time and date stamp. But so 3 of the prizes is gonna be this, okay? You'll get the gallon jug that Auntie sent to hold your hot water, okay? So you'll get the gallon jug. We're gonna call this your mini kitchen, okay? You'll get this small camping pot set. It's only 3 of them, okay? But it's a small camping pot set. It's not very big, but it'll do the job. You know what I'm saying? If you got to make soups and whatnot on this, because it's for stuff like this. So you'll get this small little heater, okay? The small camping pot set, and then the jug to keep your hot water, because it's a half-gallon jug and it keeps water hot for like 24 hours or something like that, okay? But if you already have a propane stove, please do not ask for this, okay? If you already have the little propane eye, y'all, we trying to make sure everybody has something, okay? You hear me? So I changed it a little bit. So this is the thing, okay? We're trying to make sure everybody got something because it's a lot going on. So if you get this, this is for people that don't already have a butane stove or don't have a wood burning stove or whatever, okay? So if you win it, this is what that's going to be. It's kind of like a homemade kitchen because you can hold your hot water in here. You got a little bitty pot set and you got something. You would just have to go get your isobutane because we're not giving that out. Okay, so it's 3 of these. It's 3 sets. You'll get this, this, and this, okay? That's one of the prizes for the Ezra game. Okay, and then, because I'm trying to get this stuff out of my house. It's a lot. I mean, it ain't a ton, but it's taking up my small space. This is just some of the journals, the biblical journals that are going to be sent out. I packaged those up today. So it's those. It's these. Right? And these. And I'm still waiting on some more bubble mailers. So what these are, y'all remember these journals we had? We got the black ones, these, and then like the multicolored rainbow. So you won't get all of them. You'll get a couple, like for the thin ones, I did like 2 or 3 books. Okay, so you'll get like, whew, Lord. So this is 1st through 3rd John and then Revelations, right? Okay, and so what these are, depending on the box. Now, if you got a big journal like this, which is Matthew, you might have just got one because it's way thicker than these two. You hear me? But these are the journals that you can learn your word and break it down just book at a time, page at a time, scripture at a time. You can write your notes over here. And so remember, we got Old Testament and New Testament. I just broke them all up and put them in things. So you don't know if you're going to get Old Testament or New Testament. Just if you want a Bible, if you want a part or a piece of the Bible journals, let me know. Okay? Well, that'll be your prize. So some people got 1, some people get 4. But if you have the really skinny ones, I put like 2 or 3 in there because they real small. You know what I'm saying? Like this would not be fair to just get 1. So I put like 2 or 3. But y'all can see how many packs we got. And we still got this to go right here. And y'all see all of these. So I'll be able to count after, not just you following on my feet. I'll be able to count and let y'all know how many sets of the journals they are. See, like, okay, with this one, it's 4 in here. Right? Because they small. So this person would get 1st and 2nd Thessalonians, 1st and 2nd Timothy, Titus, Hebrews, and John. Right? So they're flower books or whatever. And I don't know which one y'all gonna get because I'm just gonna be labeling and sending them out. Right? But then some of them got, I'm trying to find one with a big book in it. Okay, see, like this one. This one just got 2 because it's Acts. Right? It's Acts and John. So they're pretty thick. But this is, this could take you some time to get through. You see it, Acts and John. So there's that. So not all of them have the same, but there's plenty of the Bible. They are beautiful. They are very beautiful. And y'all can buy the whole set online. Oh, I already took the boxes out of here because it was too much. I'm trying to find another one. Let me see. These are the flower ones. They might be in here. Okay, so like some of them are black, right? And it's just, so this person is going to get Joshua and Judges. And like I said, they're really cool. Now, these have lines, right, on the side. Some of them don't. Some of them do. This one looks like it has really light lines in there, right? So I don't know which one, if you'll get flowers or whatever, but this is something you can put in your purse, your bag. Take it with you if you don't want to take your big yellow books and still be studying or writing notes or whatever it is. And that way you can do an in-depth study because it's each chapter broken down into one book, basically. Okay? Y'all got me? Okay. So when you say what you want, you'll say journal. Just simple. Because I'm not going to be picking flower, whatever. That'll be too much. I'm just going to send you out some journals. And we got a ton of packs. Like I said, here goes some. And then there's some down on the floor. And I still got to put them in there. So it's a lot of them. This one, I think, got a big one in it. No, it got 2. What is that? See, this is Deuteronomy and Numbers. I was trying to find, okay, like this one. So whoever gets this one is just getting 1. You see, this is Psalms, I think. Yeah. So Psalms, this is the whole of Psalms. But you see how thick that is? So this person would just get 1 book because this is a lot, right? But the people that are getting the skinnier ones, you'll get a couple in there, okay? So if you get Psalms, this is what you're going to have. And then it's the whole of Psalms. You can break it all the way down, do your studies and whatnot. So, yeah. So I've been up doing that, trying to figure out what all is going where. Also, in these 3 things, I'm probably going to put a water straw down on the inside, just 1 or 2, depending on how much they'll fit. And then another prize is the Monster headphones, the Air Links. Okay. This is one of the other prizes, just some, wireless headphones. They work really good though. Okay, so these are another prize. And then we have, remember the single column. This is it's a journaling Bible, but it's also the artist edition. So it says cream colored Bible paper, 2-inch ruled margins for note taking, single column format, black letter text, ribbon marking, some other stuff. And then it has like cover art and stuff like that. So it's really cool. So there's a journaling Bible as well, right? And this is, I want to open it, but I don't want to open it because I want it to stay nice for y'all. So that's one of the other prizes is this. So if you want to try to get the Bible, you'll say that. And it's not an either or. You need to say what you want, and that's it. We're moving on. It'll be the next prize. Well, no. List 2. So either you want the journal or the book, because it's not a whole bunch of books, but it's more journals than anything. So there's that. And then, of course, we still have this. This prize value is $250. Now, I don't know how much you spent for yours, but this one was about $250. So, this value is $250 for the Sephir. This is like the all-time prize. You understand? Okay. So, this is the other thing. So, we have... No. No. I'm trying to get rid of stuff out of my house. Thank you, Miss Rena. That's why I'm going through and adding all this stuff together. No, because in a minute it's about to be soaked probably in some of these too. I'm clearing stuff out. It's starting to look like a real warehouse in here, and I want my living room to go back looking like a living room. Thank you. All this stuff will be shipped out within a couple of days, because I'm about to post the the questions, and by the 5th or 6th, I want this stuff out of my house. I want it out. I'm tired of looking at boxes in my living room. No, I don't want it. So, okay. Thank you. We'll do something with the school stuff or something. Because, honey, I'm trying to get stuff out of here. I am trying to get stuff out. Okay? I'm trying to clear out whatever I got. I might even throw in some of the disposable washcloths that we didn't give away for the homeless. I might throw some of those in. I don't know, but I'm trying to clear all this stuff out because there's too much stuff in my house. Okay, so this stuff is going out ASAP. We ain't about to drag it along 24 hours. Get your answers in, 1 entry, have your address and stuff correct, because when I go do it, that's it, that's all. I'm not dragging this along. Okay, so I'm gonna clip this part so you guys know. Whenever I post where you're supposed to send all the information, I'll do that on TikTok, and then I'll do another one here too. But it's going to be today, because the contest starts tonight. If you guys have been studying, we actually went past the date, but if you all have been studying your Ezra, you'll know where the questions are, the answers, boom, and then we're going to be dealing with it, okay? Y'all got me? Yes? Okay. Because I got to get this stuff out of here. It's too much. Starting to feel claustrophobic. I'm starting to feel claustrophobic in this piece, baby. I don't like all of this stuff just everywhere. It's driving me crazy. So, with that, we'll get this stuff out to y'all so y'all can have y'all personal journals. I don't know which ones you're gonna get. We just gonna send them out. Okay, but it's still something, a prize, so that you can further your studies, and that's something you could take, in a car with you on rides if you're not the one driving or whatever. So there's some portable stuff for y'all to take. And I think that's it. I think that's all of it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so I'll be getting that stuff out shortly because I don't want to deal with it. I'll be working, whether y'all believe it or not. Oh, so get those out, get them labeled. Go drop all of that stuff off. It's gonna cost an arm and a leg too. But we're going to get that out, and then that clears out one box. There's still about, I think, 25 of the blue journals if y'all want to get those with the soap. Because I want to get this stuff out of my house. I want it out. I want it out. It's too much. Like, I don't even go sit in my living room on the couch. I really never did before, but sometimes I would go in there and like eat. Now I just go past it because there's boxes and things, and it's not my living room anymore. It's the storage room for the office. Is what it is. So there's that. I need to be able to. I can't. I can't do it no more, y'all. I don't even want to. Between y'all and that, and listen, it didn't help last night. I didn't fell down a damn hole with the hoarders. Jesus, a lady was eating fecal matter. I was like, oh God, please help me. She was walking on poop bottles, and just, I said, no, they're not gonna do this to me. It kicked my OCD in the overdrive, baby. I had to get up. I said, I got to pulling stuff from out under the bed. I don't need this. I don't need that. I don't need any of these things. No. No. No, I don't need nothing. I ain't using it here. I'm getting rid of it, baby. That, if that don't get you up and wanting to throw away, I don't know what to do. Listen, I will not be a hoarder. It runs in my family. I can't. I saw it, and I don't even know why I let myself watch it. When I tell you, nigga, I gotta pulling everything out of closets. I don't need this. This going to the trash. I'm getting rid of this. These papers, I don't need them. Throw them, shred them, circa now. Shred these papers and get them to the garbage ASAP. That, it'll send you. If you ever needed, my hands getting clammy just watching stuff like that. Listen, if you ever needed a pick me up to go ahead and clean whatever room you gotta clean, just go watch a few excerpts of Hoarders. Baby, you will get all the energy you need to get everything in your house in order. That's what you need right there. You just go watch that and walk past the rooms as you're watching it. Baby, if you didn't have the energy to do it, you'll do it once you watch that. You will get up. And that's why I told y'all, don't send me nothing else. Not until I get a bigger space. I don't want nothing. Unless it's something I specifically ask, don't send nothing over here. Oh, thank you, Queen, because listen here. I don't want it. I don't, And I love that y'all love me, but baby, that can't be a thing for Circa. I don't need no more stuff. Don't do it, please. Please, because sometimes I don't be wanting to be in here, and it ain't bad, but it can easily, I'm like, Jesus, can't open the, I don't want that in my life. It make my skin just raises my anxiety. To see, now I get it, clothes on the floor. Listen, Luna, no butts. When you're walking on 5 feet of trash. I understand clothes on the floor. I ain't gonna lie. It could be a whole layer of clothes on my floor depending on how y'all work me in a week. But they gonna be pushed over into the, it's a pile of them. But to have trash all the way up to my shoulder, and you walking up a hill of trash and then gotta walk down, and the spiders that be in these places. The spiders. I'm about to dust everything. Listen, my home defense bucket didn't work. I went and got that old school boy. Baby, listen, it was delivered yesterday. I poured it over into that thing. I don't know nothing about it, but I'm about to figure it out. I bet you that. It won't be nuh-uh. Mm-mm. 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 No. God, I need something to squeeze right now. This will do it. Cause baby, listen, normally I have my robe on. I ain't got nothing to squeeze. Listen, I need a fidgety something, cause listen, Keish. It do something to me. It do something to me, girl. Listen here. Okay, moving on. So now that we've talked about that, no, I don't need no fidget. I told him don't send nothing else. It's messing with my mental too, girl. I know, cause it's a thing. Like, all right. So anyway, yeah, yeah. Moving on. So that is the contest stuff. I'm about to get all of this stuff out of here. um, what else was I gonna say? I think that was it. I think I just want to do the contest rules to let y'all know that I'm getting that stuff out. And I think that's it. We talked about it over a month ago, and I'll post everything. I'll post everything. So that's it. That's the contest rules. That's the prizes. Um, I think that's it. I haven't heard any other crazy things. Did y'all go look up them crevices last night that we talked about? No, y'all not paying for no shipping. We are. That's why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it, because it's gonna be pretty. But yeah, we just gonna go on and get them out. It's a giveaway, so there's that. But yeah, no, you don't have to. Not for the contest stuff. We gonna Tat Nine's gonna cover the shipping for that. Crazy, right? Yeah. Yep, we gonna cover the price for it, but it's worth it though. This is the thing. That's what we do here, and we can't send it out because I couldn't send them out individually. Because this sets was like 80, 70, 50, about 60 to $100. So I'm just breaking them down so that so we can get more people that can get at least one. Because I know normally when we do game prizes, it only be like 5 or 10. Well, it's a gazillion of y'all. So this has heightened the number so that, more people, probably about 50, 60 maybe 70 people can actually get to have a chance to win something. Okay. Well, you definitely get support here, Queen. That's what we do. We support, we support, we support. We are this is a support group for a lot of people. It really is. People come here, they get prayer, they get all of it. It's a real thing. So stick around. It definitely is. Yep. We help a lot of people. A lot of people come here and this is their safe place for the day. So hopefully you and your kids come on in and be a part. For sure. You're definitely welcome. We support. Yep. We pray every day. Listen, I pray for everybody over here. And that's why sometimes it'd be hard for me to get on here and argue with folks. Thank you. Because they don't even know what I really do over here and what kind of community this is. They're so used to scammers and people taking and different things like that we really do help people in more than one way, not just financially or with books. People come here, they get life lessons, they've learned how to budget, they've learned to live a different way. It's a lot of different things that happen here. Yeah, I'm excited about it too. It's pretty cool. So, hey, we've been well. Yep, we've been good, Michi. How you doing? Yeah, yeah, you're welcome. We do. We help folks. We try to as much as we can. Of course, we're a small organization and they keep blocking us out from the world, but you're welcome. It's my service, y'all. It really is. And sometimes it does get very overwhelming, but I mean, we 2 years in, so hello. We 2 years in, ain't we? We 2 years in. We over 2 years. We going on 3 years in now. We done been family members for 3 years. How y'all feel about that? Huh? How y'all feel about being philanthropist for 3 years or 2 years or 6 months or however long you been here? How you feel about that? Did y'all add that to y'all resume? I hope you all did because you are. Right? You've been able to be someone else's safe space. It's a lot of things in our lives that have changed and we've been able to help a lot of other people change. Excuse me. You said it has made a tremendous difference in my life. That makes me excited. Life has changed so much. Good. Didn't even realize it flew by so quick. Right? Right? It don't even seem like look, February, it'll be 3 years. We in July. February will be 3 years that WOIU has been a thing, honey. Crazy. It makes me excited. Yeah. Yeah. We're officially, I think, what? Roughly about 2.5 years. Two years and 5 months, 6 months, something. That was a quick 3 years. It don't even seem like we've known each other that long, do it? It don't even seem like we've been here that long. So understand when I be saying a nigga tired. Right. Right. You never come on here asking for money. The community and love for you and our brothers and sisters is what makes us want to help each other and others. That's no scamming. Stink! You make me happy. You know why? Because, listen, I cry a lot behind the scenes because we get to do something that's so powerful. You know what I'm saying? Where most of the world is trying to take from people and get over and amass wealth for themselves. we take care of the people around us in more than one way. I feel like we've known each other for years. Well, technically, now we have. Now we have. It just flew by so quick. But y'all realize y'all been working me like a Hebrew slave for 2 years and 4 months, 5 months now. Again, I didn't think this was gonna last longer than 3 months. I said, yeah, 3 6 months, I'll be out the way. These people will be and went on about their business. I'll be done. And God said, well, no. So I've been answering emails, sending out books, and doing all that for a long time. So if I get an attitude and say, no, I ain't checked no damn email, don't get mad at me. I've been doing it for 2.5 years. We know, and on camera. I'm trying to tell you, listen. You said I just found you 6 months ago, and I'm thankful for however long you've been here. Don't get ungrateful like some of these people. They don't give a damn what be going on. They like, nigga, look here. I've been on Circa for about 2 years. I'm gonna need my fix. Purr. I don't care what you got going on. I need my Circa fix, and I'm gonna need you to get that together ASAP snappy. You hear me? Chop chop, nigga. Chop chop. I know you sick. It don't matter. Come on here. I know you got life going on. Come on here. Listen. You hear me? Don't even care. They just need their fix. They ain't worried about nothing else. I saw that picture, Queen, that you posted talking about this when my husband said I look like a circle. Oh, come on, baby. When I tell you I was tickled. I watched that. I looked at that a few times. I said, oh, this is funny. I was too tickled. You hear me? Tickled. Oh. How many other people cry more than you used to? Good thinking. Listen, how many I was on the floor too, girl. Tickled, laid all the way back in my laid back in my bed and let out a howl. You hear me? I was cackling. You understand me? Damn near in tears. I said, oh, this funny. They better go watch the older videos. Ungrateful is what they are. I'm trying to tell you. I love y'all too. Yes, baby, I was so tickled by that. The bird one got you too, right? She be clowning, constantly doing something. Look how nervous, y'all. That video made me. Look how I folded this shirt. I don't even fold my shirts this nicely when they go on my shelf. And watching that damn show and thinking about the order that needed to be taken in them people's houses. Look how this is how my mama fold t-shirts, y'all. It done snapped me back to 1987. I can't show you one shirt in my closet that is folded this nicely. Do you understand me? That video had me going back to my mama standing over me making sure I'm folding this shirt right. You hear me? Ooh, PTSD, girl. And they better be in here right, too. And I'm not going to tell your tale no more. Listen, then pressed it with my hands, girl. Ooh, Lord, stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about it, Circle. Listen. Listen, because that's how we had to fold them and put them away in real life. This is not a game. You hear me? It then took me back to my mama house. I'm not going to live in no pigsty. Now, if you want to live trifling with roaches crawling in and out of your tail, you can do whatever you want to do, but you ain't going to do it up in here. You better get up and get this mess clean right now. That's what she used to say. And this is all just because 2 of my pillows was thrown on the ground and my shoes wasn't in the closet. And probably one drawer wasn't pushed all the way in. Listen here. Oh, no. I'm sad to hear that. I'm sad to hear. And if it's not right, I'll go in there and shake them all up and can fold them again. That is my mama. What do you mean? She'll snatch everything out the drawer if it was not folded right. You going to do it again. If just one is not right, you going to fold them all over. She'll snatch all that mess out. Every last bit of it. Tuh. You said I am your mama to my own children. Don't do it, because that's why my house can get real crazy right now, because I be rebelling in my 40s. My thing is, your room is your house. If you want to live in there crazy, I can't tell you what to do. But I let my kids, their room used to be trifling. Long as the rest of the house is together, you gotta live in there. You. I don't gotta live in there. Now there was times, as they, especially once they hit teenage, I'm not about to be yelling every day. My daughters had glue. They'll have nail glue, eyelashes stuck. What you call it? Gel open. I'm not going in there. Just keep your door closed. I don't want to see it. Clean the kitchen, clean the bathroom, do your part in the living room, keep the washroom together, and you can live how you want to in your room. I just don't. Now the only time I'm gonna yell is if I see that door open. If I see the door open, I'm coming in there. So you better keep it closed at any time. I'm talking about not even a crack, because if it's cracked, then I could just push it open. They kept them doors closed. They kept them closed. You better get it together, because I don't want to see it. I do not want to see it. Listen, you wasn't allowed to have dirty dishes. I know. Neither what girl, we couldn't even eat in our room. Not candy or nothing. We could not eat or drink in our room at all. There was no food in your room whatsoever. Ever. Ever. I think I didn't start getting to eat in my room until I had my son. Circle, I'm trying so hard, but them boys' room, I'm just trying not to fuss. Well, you the one gonna be mad because they gonna keep doing it. Have a scheduled date where it's clean once a week, and the rest of it is making your blood pressure go up. The only everyday thing is, if y'all sneaking and eating in y'all room, all them bowls and stuff need to come out of there. But other than that, you gonna be mad. They gonna throw their clothes on the floor. They not gonna make their bed. Why is you mad? And you know they not gonna do it. You gonna be arguing and upset, and they gonna turn around next week and do the same thing. I'm saving my energy. I'm saving my. Oh, listen, our living room wasn't no plastic, and you just better not touch nothing. We lived in a museum. I get it. I get it. I get it. I understand why too, because you got to think, back then people had to work a lot harder than they do for stuff now. Stuff was more quality made. It's just gonna make your life better. Tell them the only reason I'm not gonna come in here is if y'all don't keep this door closed. If I can see in here and it's dirty, I'm coming in here. You hear me? You the one gonna be mad. I'm not about to let you be yelling and fussing every day. That ain't doing nothing but bringing more tension in the house. Girl, Fridays this room need to be spick and span. You can't go nowhere. You can't do nothing unless these chores is done. My kids will do their chores. They'll clean up the rest of the house, and their rooms will be crazy. You hear me? Okay. So to the parents that say you go in your kid's room and empty out everything, how would you like if your boss did that to you? Let's talk about that. Because there's somebody over you, and a lot of times, I hate to say it, that be control. You didn't had a bad day at work, so you come home snapping at your kids. So what if you mess up something or you don't print something right? What if your boss made you go back and do every single report over only because you did one wrong? What if whatever you messed up that one day, every time you messed it up, you had to undo all the boxes that you packed? Whatever your job description is, what if you had to undo it because one wasn't right? How would that make you feel every day? If you a nurse and you messed up on the chart and you had to go back and do all of them patients and go back, well, how would you feel? Just because of one. So don't impose stuff on somebody else, even your children, that you're not going to impose on your old queen. Your children are not um excluded out of how you treat people. That goes for your children too. So just because you have a level of authority, do you abuse it? So don't complain to me about how your boss be abusing their power. God is just letting you see how you treat your kids at home. A lot of times, how you treat folks, God will let you be treated, even your children. It's a real thing. See if exactly what you do to your children is what you're complaining about that your boss does to you. Because you are their livelihood and your boss is your livelihood. Do you pull the same rank that your boss pulls on you, knowing that you have responsibilities and you already have other stuff going on? And you will tell your kids that their issues at school are not more important than you having to pay their bills. Well, to them, going to school, making good grades, coming home and doing their chores is their job right now. What kind of supervisor or boss are you? Because you're teaching them how to be in the workforce by how you manage them at home. Are they going to be the aggressive boss that yells at everybody but does nothing? That's always barking out orders but don't never do nothing? Always talking about they take the responsibility? Like, what kind of children are you training? Hello? I see the comments slow way, 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 way down. Oh, we ain't got nothing to say? Not with all the smart comments y'all be having about my nieces and nephews. Woo! Hit y'all in the jugular a little bit. Y'all over there thinking. Good job. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh. 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 Cause I ain't seen not a happy face, sad face. Ooh, shoot. And another one. Another another one bites the dust. Okay. You said you didn't chop some throats. Mr. Foster. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you had the kind of parent you are as a boss, would you be okay working for you? Who gonna say it? And if you don't know, ask your children. You said not really. You wouldn't want to be okay. Probably not. Nope, I would not. See, thank you for being honest. Thank you for being honest. God can help you when you're honest. Things can change. So if you are not getting out of your children what you want from them, could it be the way that you're supervising them? Because if your supervisor treats you crazy, do you work really hard for them to make them happy and make production happen, or do you do the opposite? Or do you do just enough so they don't have to talk to you? You working overtime and doing extra for a boss that don't recognize when you did do what you were supposed to do? I'm not even a parent, and that made me think, come on, bearded gentlemen. Ooh, you said laugh out loud. You on my head. I'ma sit down then. I just put my big toe on it then. I won't put my whole foot on your neck. I'ma just put my big toe like this right here. My big toe right here. I won't put my whole foot on your neck. I'ma just put my toe like that. What type of boss are you? Is there anything at your job you feel like they could do differently that would make y'all more productive? Think about the same thing with your children in your home, because you are the CEO, management, supervisor of your home. So then, if the model of work and how everything is set up is not working, then you have to keep trying until you find a system that works. Because it might not be. Girl, I ran my house like it was a business. Like my oldest daughter, I told y'all she was good at scheduling, so she always had to do the chore chart, right? But one of my other daughters, she was real good at knowing what wasn't in, like inventory. So I found their strengths and I assigned it. Now everybody had to learn how to do it, but they started saying, "Let me do it because you do it better. I do this better." So then they started to see where they fit in the business of our house. Now, people think that's crazy, but most of my kids are managers at their jobs. Whatever they do, they a manager. Because I taught them the kitchen and the bathroom, what we need, toothpaste, washing powder, that's inventory. You always, and you can't leave boxes up there because then you don't know how much inventory you got. I literally ran my house like it was a business. Okay, so y'all gonna go pay the bills, take this money. You gotta go take money to the bank when you got a business. You gotta take money, you gotta know how much you gonna have to do to pay the rent at the business. All of these things you can do, and it starts young. You can do it when they little. In real life. And all of my kids, wherever they at, they management. Because teach them how to manage the house. I did not micromanage them kids. I'm gonna tell you, I'll help you learn it. I'm gonna train you to do it, and then I'm gonna watch you do it, come back, critique you, see what you did wrong, and then let you go. Cause I won't know if you have it if I'm always up over your shoulder. And this is why bosses that have to come back and keep retraining people, because you're trying to zip through it. If you train it right the first time, they know it. If you know you got one kid that hate doing dishes, see if they can work out something with the other one. Maybe they alternate days. Ain't this what they gonna have to do at work? One of my kids, she didn't care about cleaning the bathroom. She said, "I'll clean the bathroom, do the stairs, vacuum." I let them do what they was good at. A lot of jobs put people in positions that they're not good at and they don't like it. Well, they're not going to be productive. Find out what they're really good at in that place, put them there, and they'll always give you their best. Now, sometimes you are going to have to do somebody else's job because everybody needs to know everybody's job so it can work. Just in case somebody don't show up, somebody's sick, so you got to take over their job, so you need to know at least how to do it. But it's ways, y'all. And you know what's so funny? You know what all my kids got up in their house and in their rooms and in their kitchens? Chore charts. Cross training. Come on, Sarah. Everybody can do it. I'm experiencing this now at work. So you hear what I'm saying, Kayla? This business model works, Pumpkin. I've used it in several houses across the country and businesses. That's why normally when I go into a job, I'm going to be in management somewhere. Y'all got this all messed up. See, this is taking up 2 hours of time. If you do this and move this here and do this here and put that there, it's going to run smoother and everybody going to be happy and everybody ain't going to be bumping into each other, just standing around doing nothing. What you like to do? Oh, you good at organizing bed? Come over here and do this kitchen, these boxes in the kitchen. You put the pantry away. You like spraying stuff down and bleaching stuff down. Okay, you go do all the mirrors in the house, take out the trash with you up. Like, you got to find what they good at. Then your stress level go down a lot. If you don't teach your children to work together in the house, how are they going to do it in a work setting, in an employment setting? They won't. And your house is a business. This is the people that they don't care what everybody else in the group is doing. They gonna make everybody else job harder because they only worried about them at the job. I told my kids, I tell people, I raise my kids in a communal setting. Everybody gonna cook. Everybody gonna help with laundry. Everybody, because this is a communal setting. And at your job, sometimes you have to pick up somebody else's slack because they didn't come in, so they splitting it up between everybody. So if this person is sick, you gotta go do the cleaning towels, throw them in the washing machine. They can get it, and this can start when they little. You can start this as soon as they know how to make a mess. Babies take stuff out of the trash and throw stuff that's not supposed to be in the trash all the time. Okay, that means you can do laundry. Go put this in that basket. If you can take stuff out the trash and go put my phone and throw my money and dig in my purse and throw everything out, and then when you see me hurry up and try to put it back in, you can put laundry in a laundry basket. You hear me? All of these things are life skills that you can start teaching. Because how many people do pick jobs right now? They pick at Amazon, or they are the person that has to do the returns at Amazon. What is that? Them taking stuff out and having to put it back where it go. In a specified bin. Okay, well. Right? Or no? Yeah. They can take it out, they can put it back. Take that little baby that know how to knock that basket over. And if you can pull all of this stuff out of the cabinet and you can put stuff, you can help mommy do laundry. Go put this over there. Go put that over there. Go. When they start messing with stuff, that's the time you start to train them to do things around the house. Then it's just in them. They don't know nothing else. Go put this diaper in the trash. Okay, now go put this in the trash. Start with something small. Now help mommy carry this bag. Now you get that little trash bag out the trash. 2 years old, you can walk and talk and pop and lock and drop it. You can go get all the trash out the bathrooms and bring it. You go in there digging for stuff. Four and five, you can stack cans in the pantry. On the low shelves. Don't hurt your toes. Keep your tennis shoes on. You can put cans up. Or cookie boxes or whatever else. What's wrong with that? Y'all think I'm joking? I went grocery shopping. My kids put the groceries up. I'm not putting up nothing. Unless it's like some of the freezer stuff that just can't be. But I normally went grocery shopping probably right before they got home. Y'all gonna put this stuff up. If I gotta cook it, so I gotta go to the grocery store and get it, bring it in the house, and put it away and cook? No. That way everybody know where everything is. That's getting them ready for buying groceries and putting them up in their own house. They need to know where what goes in the flour, sugar, salt. This is teaching them, so when they get ready to go out and get their apartments, they already know what to get. You're not teaching them again at 18. They so used to putting everything away in the refrigerator, they already know what should be there because they're probably going to cook the stuff you cooked. They're probably going to try to buy the soap that you bought. So if you have them stock the linen cabinet where you put all your stuff at, then they know when they move into their house how theirs. Now, of course, they're going to do their own little bit here or there. But this is teaching them. Twice a month or once a month or however you buy, we go and we stock up on this. This is showing them. Y'all would not believe how many people move out and they don't know nothing about grocery shopping. They don't know what stuff go in their kitchen. None of that. That became their job. Come on, Fairy. It's a lot of these babies. Baby, they can pop these tags but don't know how to pop a plate of food out of a pan. If it don't come out of box, they don't know how to grocery shop, nothing. You didn't know nothing, Angel? Listen, it's a real thing. Come on, Aquila. But everybody didn't prepare that they don't. God forbid something happened to you. I wanted my kids to be efficient. I would take them to the laundromat when we didn't have a washing machine. I'm not doing it. Go put them clothes in the things and go get the change, everything. Cause you're gonna have to do laundry, and guess what? Two of them live in an apartment where they don't have a washer and dryer. So guess what they have to do? Sort their clothes, load all their stuff, go to the thing, know exactly how much they need. They not leaving their clothes to go run get soap. They already know to go get that first. Like everything that I made them do, they have to do now. No, my mom had 3 girls and we weren't allowed in the kitchen when she cooked. Wow. So how you supposed to learn? Girl, I put my kids, as soon as my kids showed me they could play in water in the bathroom, they was rinsing dishes. I'm washing, I'll run up, put some bleach water right there. And as soon as you can stand up in a chair and get on my counter, you can rinse some dishes. We go from that to you cutting little eggs with a plastic knife, baby. I had them kids, maybe, I don't know. I had 4 kids by the time I was 23, so I had to put them to work. Sorry. Go get that basket so mommy can put these clothes in here. Now, y'all go in there and dump them towels out. Listen, you about to work me to death, and then I'll be wore out at the end of the day. We had to learn everything on our own. We thought it was cool until we got on our own. Thank you for telling the truth. That is a real thing. Spoiled kids, and I'm not saying y'all was spoiled, but a lot of spoiled kids don't know how to do nothing. So if they parents pass, they hit. You wish you had taught your sons how to cook more. I'm trying to tell you. She might not answer. I'm gonna call my youngest kid who's about to be 21. Watch this. She might be at work. Hold on, let me see. She might not answer because they be busy. Her store. Good morning. Are you at work? Yeah. Okay, I'm live. Hey, y'all. She said, hey, y'all. How old was you when you started cooking? I can't. Is you on your earpiece? I can't hear you. Yeah, I was like 3 or 4. She was 3 or 4. How old was you when you started doing your laundry? I think I was in like kindergarten or first grade. First grade. Who put the groceries up? We did. Y'all put the groceries up. And let me think of what else. Did we have a only worry about yourself household or a communal space household? That was community. We couldn't just do stuff for ourselves. Okay. Okay. When you moved out, do you feel like most of the most basic things that you needed to understand as far as moving out, you knew? Like grocery shopping, how to budget your money to pay for laundry and all of those things? Oh, yeah. And we started that very early, right? Yes, we did. Okay. I love you. Thank you. I love you too. I'll talk to you later. Okay. Bye. Bye. She was 3 or 4 when she started cooking. Like on a hot griddle. She could make her own pancakes, eggs. I used to buy the shake up things. I'm not joking. By the time she was in kindergarten, first grade, she was doing her own laundry. By the time they were 7 and 8, I would give them money and send them in the store to go through the store. Now, I'm sitting outside the door, but I would go get the toilet paper, washing powder, soap, pine sol, bleach. This is what we need. This is how much it should cost. This is how much your change should be. You was cooking. I'm trying to tell you, Pumpkin, it's a real thing. It's a real thing that people are not training their children to be self-sufficient. So this is why I say a lot of times you set your kids up for predators. You hear me? You set your kids up for predators when you don't. My mom was still doing my laundry, cleaning my room and everything when I left her at 16. Lord Jesus, girl, Listen. 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 This is how I was able to leave, and my kids were 17 and 19, and they made it. When I moved here, my youngest was in her senior year. She was about to start. She was about to be 18 2 months after school started. 2 months after her birthday, they got their own apartment, and I was here. They decided they didn't want to come in the middle of us moving, and they was like, we can do it. They've been on their own ever since. She been in her second. They been on their own. They didn't have. She got her. They got their first apartment at 18 and 19. Basically, uh, what 2021? It's 24, about to be 25, and my two youngest, they've been in their place since I left. You hear me? It's a real thing that you have to get to, especially in what we living in now. We don't know if we even gonna be able to be where they at. I'm an only child, and people are so shocked when I tell them my mom didn't play. She said she wasn't leaving a jacked up kid for the world to deal with. I'm trying to tell you. Raising these entitled tail kids that don't want to listen and expect everybody to do everything. Ain't nobody about to do nothing for you. I'm not your mama, and it's really hard being married to a person that was raised like that. Because then they whole mentality is everything is about me and it should be my way, and they cut up and act out when they don't get their way. Baby, I'm so It's hard being married to a person that's like that. Very hard, because they will put their wants in front of everybody else in the house needs. Oh, I wanted these new shoes. I don't care about the lights. Oh, I need to get my hair done, so I don't care if we don't got no food. I want this new car no matter what you tell me, and I'm going to get it. Not thinking that it's going to put y'all in a situation and now y'all not going to have grocery money for the whole month every month. But y'all look good, though. Y'all look good. That's why it's going to be hard for me to get married again. That's why it was already hard for me to get married at first. And now it's really about to be hard for me to get married again. Because if you don't see the communal goal and this is a me thing, I will not be doing it. You said once again in my business. Sorry, Nikki. I'm trying to tell you, Pumpkin, it's hard. Especially if you with a person that everything is what it looks like and not what it really is. Oh my God. They will do everything that make it look good, but none of the work to make it be good. You hear me? No. How many people's lives did you think was amazing because of what it looked like, and you found out they life wasn't fertilizer when you really got behind what was going on over there? And was mad at yourself that you even was trying to work yourself up to a level of what you might have thought that they was, baby, and realized that it ain't no level over there. In all reality, you doing better than them. It might not look like it, but you are. I don't care what it look like. I care what it is. Is y'all hearing me today? I don't even know why I'm talking about this. Maybe it's some of our young people that need to know. I do not care. Your auntie don't care what it look like. I care about what it is. Like, people used to see me in my beat up car. Right? But it ain't got no payments on it. And can't nobody come take it. And you know what is full? My refrigerator and my closets and stuff with all the stuff. If my kids want to go in there and get 20 different snacks, they can. If they want to change their body washes a million times, they can. If they want to take these sheets off and put them sheets on, they can. Whatever they needed was supplied. I didn't care what it looked like. I cared about what it was. If they wanted to go in there and make whatever they wanted to make 1,000 times and have a fake restaurant and serve whatever, they could go in there and make whatever they wanted. But I had friends that on social media, it looked like I was doing real bad, but people didn't know they was coming to borrow money from me and I don't even got a job. They got these big old grand houses, baby, but ain't no food in it. All these name brand clothes on and kids don't have a bed. So when I started looking around, I said, well, somebody been fooled. In real life. In real life. And these are not easy conversations to have, but a lot of our babies wouldn't be selling their souls for materialistic things if these were conversations they were had more. Instead of pushing your kids to look like they got it, make sure they understand. Financial literacy is something better than bundles. Okay? Having a paid off car is better than having a car that they're struggling to keep. So it might not be as new, but you can save your money if you keep this little bucket for 5 years that's paid off. You can save and you can pay cash for your car if you want to. Or have a very nice down payment on something that's, to where you don't got to struggle while you going through college or trying to find your way. Like, we tell, you need to pop out. No, you don't. You need to pop in. Pop that cash in your checking account or savings account, or invest it in something more than clothes, shoes, and cars and wigs and useless necessity. Not necessities, useless wants. Hi, all from Caribbean Barrel is pounding our sister Isle of Tobago. Really? Definitely praying for you. If you got some blessed oil and it's not too bad, take it and put it over all the windows, please. The Bible say wherever the blood is, the spirit of death pass over, and the spirit of, so devastation. We need y'all to be. Yeah. Because why are you wearing and caring about all of that as a teen anyways? What you mean? I didn't. My kids, certain things I wasn't going to buy them even if I could. Because that's not a realistic thing. Even if I could buy it, I didn't. Because there's going to be stuff in life that you would like to buy, but you don't have it. So you can't always be expecting somebody else to give it to you. And so then you need to find an option to where you don't have to put yourself in a risky situation to get it. Do you learn to save? Do you work more overtime? What is it that you can do? I didn't get them the latest. I wasn't doing none of that. For what? What have you done that makes you deserve 4 $300 pairs of shoes? You got some grants coming in, some scholarships. What is it that you've done that's going to make me do this? Nothing. Even if I had it, my kids will tell you I was not doing that because I did not want to set them up for a fake life. There were parents that do all of these things and then their kids get out on their own and they don't even know how to pay their rent. by themselves. In real life, they cannot handle normal day-to-day, everyday tasks. It's a thing because I talked to a lot of adults that were these teenagers, and they wish these simple life skills they had them. If you don't got it, don't buy it. Do you know that you can get to work for the next? Because we didn't have no Cash App. Y'all remember in the early 2000s? I mean, you might be able to get somebody to loan you a little something, but for the most part, whatever you didn't have, you just didn't have it. So you had to budget, or you was about to be out here bad. You hear me, Angel? It's a real thing. That's not setting them up for realistic. Oh, I'm gonna buy my kids everything. And so now they gonna expect their spouse to do that, even when they don't have money. So this is why you see the wives and the husbands that went out and spent all the money, and the other spouses trying to keep it together and this and that, and they're just doing and buying and not thinking, putting the family in a crazier hole. And then talking about, if you was doing more, I could live the way I want to live. Are you crazy? I am not your mama and I am not your daddy. I'm sorry that they ruined you and didn't prepare you for the real world. But baby, you got you. I do not care about impressing people. That has not ever been a thing, because this is the thing. The same people that can build you up can tear you down. So then when you live to impress people, you're just always living for other people's admiration. What about when you don't get it? Then what do? You're going and doing more stuff so that they can admire you or be jealous of you or whatever else. That is such a shallow way to live. Your life don't got no meaning, because everything that's supposed to be you come from everybody else. Your accolades, your achievements, they come from everybody else. They don't come from how you feel about your life. You worrying about if others. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, it's a real thing. What you say, there's no love just behind giving someone money. Come on. What you didn't say it. They was going to spend it anyway, wasn't they? If they got it, they was going to spend it on you, some shoes. They was going to spend it. So what is it? Do they care about what happens to you when you leave them, or do they leave you destitute? If this situation don't work out, do they care about your livelihood after you leave them? It's a real thing. And I love y'all. But these are real life things, y'all. These are simple things that we don't always think about, but they can be vital to your life. This would be the difference between you getting to be an older person and actually getting to enjoy your retirement. All of that. Well, y'all, I'm not gonna talk y'all ear off because I got more work to do. WOIU work. And I gotta finish getting that stuff together in my living room because. So that's why I ain't been able to see y'all comments. They wasn't on. Come on, Sarah. Girl, my worst fear is to leave this world and they are not prepared. That part. A lot of parents don't think about that. A lot of parents don't think about preparing their children for when they're not here. They only want to stand on the parents that are here when they here, and then they kid get abused when they leave. You hear me? And it's sad, but it is what it is. Tell me the definition of spoiled real quick. Before we go, tell me the definition of spoiled. And we've looked it up before, but it's interesting. Tell me all the definitions that come up with about what's the definition of spoiled. Hmm? Of a person especially harmed in character by being treated too leniently or indulgently. So you ruin a child by indulging them in too many things and being too lenient on your children. Something that is not usable. Something that's spoiled is not palatable. It's rancid. But when you are too lenient and indulgent on a child, you spoil them and make their character bad, it says, Sarah. The Bible says spirit of wrath spoil the child. Does that make you look at that differently? You want to raise kids that's not good for anything? Severely damaged or harmed to reduce value or usefulness. That's the kind of children you want to raise? Lacks maturity. It is. So when you say your children are spoiled, you are saying they're going to be good for nothing, useless. They're going to have horrible character, damaged people. That's what you want? That's what you want to say is your legacy? Damaged, spoiled, useless, horrible character people. Okay. So when you're too lenient and when you're too indulgent with your kids, it ruins their character. Interesting. And they become useless. You want people to say your kids is useless? Good for nothing? That have horrible character? No. I wouldn't want that. I would not want that. All right, so be mindful of your words and your actions. Yeah. Hmm? Y'all been awfully quiet this morning. Y'all been awfully quiet. Y'all right over there? Did y'all drink last night? Or everybody's awfully quiet this morning. I don't know what's going on. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm gonna let y'all get on. Okay, everybody working. Well, let y'all get back to y'all day. You just hitting us in the throat. That's all. Uh-huh. I'm at the kidney specialist with Hubley listening. Okay. Okay. Oh, shh. Okay. When they refuse to do right, you have a lot of times for real. We gotta look at ourselves. Did you ask them what's wrong? Not what's wrong. Did you ask them if they feel like you might have hurt them? Because sometimes it's hard because we feel like we did so much for our kids, but sometimes they have a feeling towards us that won't allow them to listen. Ooh, cucumber salad. Okay. And let me say this to you. We have to distinguish between the kid won't do right and the kid won't do what we want them to do. Because sometimes we say, oh, they just don't want to do nothing right. Or is it that they just don't want to do what you're saying? Because they're a manipulative parent. And they'll tell everybody you're the worst kid if you don't do what they say. But your parent might not be telling you what's right. Or there's no go between. People don't want to meet their kids in the middle, but you have to. You understand? Like my daughter just said recently. She was like, as long as we did our chores, we could do whatever we wanted to do outside of the house. My mom wasn't gonna, she didn't care. And I don't mean you get to be a hellion. I mean, you're gonna take your care of your responsibility. I've taught you what to look for when you're out away from me. I can't control you 24 hours a day. But a lot of parents, if you won't be under their control, they tell people that you're a wayward child, and that's not the truth. You have to make sure that you're not a controlling parent or a manipulative parent. Because they know when you full of S. They know when you being fake. They know when you fronting in front of your friends and trying to. They know. They know you better than you know yourself. Same way you knew your parents better than they knew themselves. You know what they was gonna say, what they was gonna do when they came in the house, all of that. So you need to make sure that you're not just saying, "Oh, they're not listening," because are you listening to them? You can't expect somebody to listen to you and you don't listen to nothing they have to say. It's a give and take in every relationship, and there has to be respect, even with your kids. It's a lot of stuff my kids tell me that I don't be wanting to hear, but I have to listen so that I can help them. What if your doctor did you the way you do your children when your kids are trying to tell you there's a problem? You're the one experiencing the pain or whatever else it is. But when you go in and tell your doctor, doctor, this is what's wrong. What if the doctor tells you, no, that's not what's wrong with you? I can tell you what's wrong with you. You just don't want to. You said, I'm crying in the bed listening because my daughter and me arguing bad now, and it hurts my heart. It's a real thing. So all you gotta do when you were talking to your children, if you look at it like it's a doctor-patient relationship, how would you want your doctor to listen to you about the pains and ailments and things that you're going, or do you want them to just tell you what it is, even though they're not experiencing it? And then they pull the honor your mother and father card just to justify them being controlling. And do, and do. Brendan, you said it. And do. Mm-hmm. And do. But they set their kids up for failure because if you never let them learn how to make decisions, then when you die, they hit. They don't know what to do because you controlled them and manipulated them. So then they go find people that are going to do the same thing. Don't be mad if your kid got with a manipulative person or an overbearing person, because how you love them is what they will look for in a partner. Like girls that got called bees and hoes by their mama to their face, they normally go get with a man that calls them that same stuff. A lot of guys, not all, that watch their mamas get beat up, something clicks and they start to choke women. They might not punch on her like dad did, but they'll choke them because that's what they saw. So you're teaching your children how to be parents, how to be people, how to be in relationships. You are teaching them that. Either the way to be or the way not to be. Moms, I said this before. Don't complain about your son getting his car tore up, chicks calling on him. He can't get a job good because he got a felony and all of this. Because you tell him, girl, my baby got a whole bunch of girlfriends and this and that. Well, you already know that's the kind of stuff that get dudes hurt, get their cars tore up, get their houses tore up, get their windows busted out. So why would you set your son up for that? Because if you got all of them girls, 9 times out of 10, he ain't using no protection if you with him, he get these 4 babies in his girl. I don't know if that's my baby, my son, baby. You know he was running them in and out of your house, and now you want to try to pull some kind of rank. You set him up for failure, girl. These little messy girls. No, your messy son, and you, the messy mama, is the one and the reason why he's like that. Thinking it was cute, trying to run his life and do all this stuff, trying to be his woman on the side and be all in his business, and this is why he can't have no real relationships with women. Don't complain about the child support. Don't complain about all of the babies being dropped off at your house. Do not complain. You didn't teach him to value himself. That's why he giving himself to every woman he meet. You did not teach your son to value himself. And this is why he go and get with the women that he do. It's a reality. And then he has lifelong challenges with dealing with silly women. My baby daddies wanted me to be silly. They was the silly ones. As far as trying to get me fired from a job, get me put out my crib, like, cause I wasn't messing with them. I'm not bothering you. Leave me alone. You better not have no guys around my kids. Nigga, if this nigga paying the rent, I don't care what you say. He helping me and you ain't. We not pulling them. So what? You want me to struggle and grovel and talk to you? You care so much why you didn't send nothing on the rent, homie? Because she need a place to stay. She needs some shoes. My husband told me I'm too loud. I'm answering you, but have no headphones on. Hilarious. You too loud. Turn the phone down. You at the doctor. Trying to get me in trouble at the hospital. So think about those actions, because the kid you create today will be somebody else's headache tomorrow. Season 4 of Chosen Family on Prime for those who watch. Season 4 is on Chosen for those who watch. You hear me? Did you hear me? You either creating a blessing or a headache for somebody. Which are you creating? They might be your blessing, but they might be somebody else's headache. You hear me? Which is going to cause a headache for you. Because the girl or the guy going to be calling you all the time because it's your kid. And that's why Circus single. I just don't have it in me no more. No parts of it. Yeah, we seen it. Brendan, you gonna have to catch up. We didn't watch all of them. Definitely makes sense. I've had to come out of a lot of my ways for my hubby because I was spoiled. Uh-oh, you gonna tell the truth, Glenda? Not somebody in here tell thank you. Y'all heard what she said? Y'all heard that? She said she had to come out a lot of her ways because she was spoiled. It's a real thing. Makes me angry, honey. Just thinking about it. I'm about to go. I love y'all. I don't want to get. I done got past this whole what's the name thing. I got to get past this too. Like, it's really when you do stuff like that with your spouse, you really abusing them because they love you and they gonna do whatever they can to make you happy, and you really being abusive to your spouse. It might not be physically, but it's emotionally. Love you too. It's emotionally though. Emotionally, you're abusing your spouse. Used to act up when he didn't get me what I wanted, and I realized we are a team. Come on now, that part. And it's abuse. You're manipulating them when you do that. I'm so happy you tell the truth, Punky. It's manipulation. Yes, Auntie the girl went into the dragon cave. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. We watched it. Yep. I love y'all. I'm about to go. It's Monday. I'm working, so I just came on here to tell you about them prizes. I'm gonna put these questions up, and then where you send your emails so we can go ahead and get this stuff out. Okay. 48 hours is how long I'm leaving it open. So y'all should have been studying already. Y'all remember Little Miss, my books? My mom gave me the Little Miss Bossy book when I was like 5. Uh-oh. And that's why you bossy now. Look at you. I love y'all. I'm really about to go. I'll see y'all later.